Good evening everyone, and welcome. I know it's been quite some time since I made a video last time, but well, right now, which is a couple of days after midsummer, I am at my mom's place. And I don't have my computer here, or the computer that is good enough to edit video. So that's why there isn't any videos coming. Hopefully there will be a couple of more from now on. As I said, I'm at my mom's place again, which is outside of Västervik, in a small town, very small town, like a village, more like, called Gunnebo. Actually, it's an even smaller town outside Gunnebo that's called Västrum, which is close to Gunnebo, which is quite close to Västervik. Yeah, there you have it. I just gave you all the information you need. And I'm here to take photos of, actually, I don't know the word, these amazing leaves on the lake that, you know, frogs used to sit on in fairy tales. And when you kiss the frog, there will be a prince, or princess, yeah, fairy tales. So that's what I have in mind today. As you can see, I really love these clouds. Or as you can see, there are clouds and I really love them. So I'm hoping that they can make an addition to the photos that I'm thinking about. Because I have an idea, I just haven't found the right leaves yet, which I will be looking for soon. And I'm wearing my favorite pants. They are an amazing bargain. I got them for, I think, £8 on a second-hand store, or not even a store. You know, just a second-hand where people like come and buy my old, very used stuff. So I got them, and here I am wearing them. They are perfect for both fishing and photography. I can actually show you my favorite picture that I have taken with them of these rocks that I took a bit more than a year ago. I really like the picture. That's the one that I have printed large on and I have it hanging on my wall at home. So that's nice. The time is about 11 o'clock, I think, which is a great time for shooting here around, because if I would have been here earlier, there would have been kids playing, and if it's even later, there is likely to be drunk teenagers that has made it away from their rooms now and their parents are sleeping. And I found out that because me and my brother was swimming here, and my brother was naked, and there were teenagers coming. So that's not very convenient, but that happens. Yeah. So what I will do now is that I will go down and try to see if I can find, like, I want the most like 3 or maybe 4 in a nice, you know, in a nice composition, whatever. And then I will use my wide angle and get quite close, and I will wear these, and I will have my tripod. I think it can make for a nice picture. I might also use my polarizer to get rid of the reflections from the water, even though I have to say the reflections right now are looking quite nice with the clouds both in the sky and in the water. Yeah, so I will try that out and see if I can find something. Yes, that's it right now. So I have one composition here. It's not perfect by any means. It wasn't what I was thinking, but as you can see here, it's getting too deep here. I was hoping that I could get out a bit further, but I can't. So I'll have to make do with what's possible right now. So this one is quite nice. It's 2 leaves in the foreground, and what I don't like about this one is that it is like a bunch of leaves over here. I think it can still make for quite a nice shot. As you see here, you have the two leaves very much in the front, so that makes for a very separate. They are very separate from the rest of them. It isn't really what I wanted, so I've been thinking about this one as well. You see these 4. Those are really good. Unfortunately, though, I managed to make this one wet. And as I am such a horrible person and a perfectionist, I don't think that's the right word. That doesn't matter. But yeah, I made it wet, and that has kind of ruined it for me. So maybe I will go home and get my hair dryer. I don't even have one, but my mom probably has one, and dry it off. The water is actually going away slowly but steady, so I'm hoping that it will be dry enough for me to take an image. There is, however, an issue right now, and that is that I'm standing in the water, and the slightest movement from me will make the leaves move. And right now I need a shutter speed of about 8 seconds. And I want that shutter speed as well, because the clouds, I mean, they look amazing. I think they would look even more amazing if they were to be a bit blurry, from movement. So I might actually stack 2 images. I might take one with a shorter exposure shutter speed, like, I don't know, 1/30th of a second, to get those pin sharp birds. Big birds. And a lot of mosquitoes. So I might do that, and then I'll take another one. I'm also a bit unsure about whether to use the polarizer, because the sky is being quite nicely reflected in the water right now. I'm not really sure what to do, but I think I will take different images, stitch them together the way I think is best, and then show it to you. I'm also a bit, I'm liking this lake. I was here fishing a couple of days ago, and I didn't catch anything. So I went out to the archipelago, not even to the archipelago, but like to the Baltic side of this water system, and caught just a few. But today I saw a really big, thing splashing in the surface. So I might actually go fishing here. That has nothing to do with photography, so let's get back to it. I'll take those images and I'll show probably just one, because I'm too lazy, but maybe 2 or 3, I don't know. I'll try some out and see what works best. I'm free. I'm finally free. I'm out of my favorite pants, and I'm out of the water. And here's a boat. And what could be better than an orange boat with some green weed? Not the smoky weed, but the I don't smoke weed, okay? But it's just weed. And a blue sky with some clouds. We all love clouds, don't we? So yeah, I'm thinking this boat will make the foreground element of this next image. However, there's just one little problem, and that is that I am standing on a bridge. I don't know if this is a bridge. Isn't a bridge something that goes from one side to the other side? You know, connecting two pieces of land. Well, it's wiggling, and as you know, wiggly stuff is not still. That's why they're wiggly. So, as usual, I want to have a long exposure. I'm not sure I can get one this time though. So I will have to raise my ISO probably, put the focus somewhere like here, you know, sorry for wiggling you, like about a third into the image, f16 if I can make it. I would probably have to lower it like f8 to not have to raise the ISO like way too high, sky high. But yeah, I mean, you don't really need, even though this wouldn't be like, or I mean the opposite. If this, as long as this boat is sharp, like what's over there doesn't need to be pin sharp, you know. There's nothing there, it's just the background. So it doesn't matter. Maybe it will be enough with like f8, raising the ISO. Yeah, we'll have to try, because as I said, the wiggly isn't very nice. This is not supposed to be one of these, you know, experimental weed smoking images that you're like, oh hey, look at this artsy fartsy stuff. It's supposed to be sharp. I mean, it's a natural, not natural, it's a landscape type of image. And I don't want this to be blurry, so I have no idea how this will work out, but we'll solve it somehow. So to give you an idea of what day it is France against Switzerland. And if you're American, Switzerland and Sweden is not the same country. Sweden is really big and very non-populated. They say we can't take any more refugees here because we don't have space. But like, we have like 90% forests that are only habited by wild animals. I think we can, you know, space-wise, we can definitely bring more people here. It's a penalty shootout. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But when you see this, the whole European Championship Cup will be over, so it doesn't matter. But that's the day. Yeah, I will take 2 more images tonight, then I will go to bed. I will take one of these boats. If you ask me why, I don't know. I had an idea. You see, no you don't see, but over there we have like tiny rowing boats that look really peaceful and nice. They would make for an excellent image put here. You know, just swap these boats. But this one looks like any fishing boat ever. You know, they look like cool, expensive. They don't make for a very good image though. Okay, Switzerland first. The second or the last image I will take is of these buoys. I still don't know how to pronounce that, but wait. Switzerland scored first penalty. I will take an image of that buoy, and probably quite low with 70 to 200 millimeters, probably a lot zoomed in, and have it framed by the clouds. I think that could make for a good last image. Other than that, I think this is it for this episode, this vlog, this video. I hope you liked it, and if you didn't, I have absolutely no idea why you are still here. You shouldn't be here if you didn't like it. But thanks for watching anyway. It's been nice. Oh, it's France now. Wait. Oh, he made it. Pogba. Nice shot. I'm actually cheering for Switzerland. Not that I dislike France, but I mean Switzerland, it's so tiny, and France is so big, and France is like the top dog. Switzerland is definitely the underdog. You always need to support the underdogs, especially if you're not playing. Sweden is playing tomorrow though. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Bye.